And boys, welcome back. I am here again today to show another offensive tip video on how to beat man-to-man press, etc., etc., the meta. Today I am in gun doubles. This is actually found in Detroit's playbook. I'm sure you can find it in any doubles. And the play we're going to be looking at today is actually this RPO zone peak. This is probably the best, if not the best, RPO quick pass in the game. And you're about to find out why it thrashes man to man. So let's get into it. If you guys haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. Our first goal is trying to get to 200. We've only been around for maybe about a month now. We started in December. First mini goal is to get to 100 subs. Or my fault, 200 subs. We're almost to 100 subs. Also, please hit the like, comment on this video. Hitting that comment helps push it out to other people, and it will help build up our subscribers. And again, we're going to be putting out great content today. So, as if you guys watched my last video, we went over how to do goal line fades, which you could do out of gun doubles as well. Gun doubles is actually a really good formation. But let's get into this RPO zone peak. You're going to see I'm just going to run nickel over, like Overstorm Brave, just kind of like a meta defense this year. I mean, there's others. It all works pretty much the same. You just got to watch a few things. So what we're going to do is we're going to do it not pressed, right? We're going to do this not pressed. You're going to see this is what the defense looks like when it's not pressed. The very first thing we're going to do here on this play is literally just freeform high ball to the tight end. Just watch. Freeform high ball to your tight end, and it's going to be instant. And also I'm doing this with the 81 speed tight end. So imagine if you have a fast tight end in your franchise or MUT. You just do one of these. You're going to see that receiver that's actually running a slant route is actually going to come over and cross block. So if you could get the timing down to like right around here, right when he's about to hand the ball off, you see that safety gets sucked in and you're just going to get huge yards. Again, this tight end's 81 speed. I mean, we're at the 30-yard line, so I mean, you can only imagine like how much more yards you could really get. I mean, this is a third touchdown. Imagine if we're at like the 20, you can get hell of yards off of this. And honestly, in backed up coverage, you can hit him. That's the best option. I mean, you can hit this B route really quick, right? I mean, that safety that's manned up on the tight end is just going right after the tight end. So there's multiple things you could do, right? Like you can motion this tight end to get that safety to man up on him, and you could still hit this B route. I mean, backed up coverage is just not going to guard this play at all. So those are your two options in backed up coverage. Now, if you see looks like this where they pinch or they press your corners, this is where you could still, you could still do this, but you're going to see more stuff like that that's going to happen to this play. Like in a press look. Here, we'll do it again. Because, it doesn't happen like that all the time. You could still get like this, but you're not getting that big home run thing. You're still going to get like 5-10 yards out of it. Still a good option to throw to in press coverage. It's just the timing of this from that B route just gets in, pretty much just interrupts what's really going on here. So there's multiple things we could do here to help get anybody open, right? So really what we could do, there's a couple options I like to do just to mix it up, because obviously you don't want to be one-dimensional and make it look like you're doing the same play every time, so people don't catch on. So you can move this B receiver over, so now it's just going to be one-on-one with your tight end. What I like to do is I don't like the high point on this. You can, if you can just get a good freeform animation, because he's just going to be one-on-one with that safety every time. You're still going to pick up good yards. Whoops, my fault. I didn't mean to motion him. You're still going to pick up good yards. You might not get that home run type play. But one of the things that is really worked is actually motioning this guy over. It seems pretty weird because there's going to be a lot more traffic and stuff over there doing this. But honestly, if you actually hit that high point, faster tight end, he's probably out. This is 81 speed tight end. But you're gonna see right there on this play the home run potential if I'm doing this with the faster tight end. Again, 81 speed. When they press, really actually motioning this guy over causes so much traffic that he can actually get out there when you high point past this. I mean, yeah, there's one man to beat, but it has crazy home run potential even when they press. Obviously, the best option is when they don't press. Just because, again, the home run potential just isn't quite there anymore. But you're going to see when you motion this guy, he goes into a curl. So if you could just get this timing right like that, just throw the high point free form. If you could throw it just right when they press, like right before he's about to hand it off, you can get that home run potential play still from the tight end when they press. Let's see if we can get it again. Handed the ball off. And the great play about this play too is you can hand the ball off. You don't always have to throw this football, right? That's why I like this RPO and feel like it's the best RPO in the game, because it's something that people aren't going to expect from your tight end, especially if you got fast tight ends, and especially since everyone's running man-to-man. You're leaving everybody one-on-one in zero coverage, and you're relying on your safety to make a play, right? And the crazy thing is, if most people, you just don't know who they're going to use. Or like, let's say they move this guy down in the box, right? Let's move him down in the box, and or if they're using them, the tight end's going to be wide open. Move him inside the box. It's just going to get cooked every single time. We're running the play with the safety not being moved, and he's actually backed up like 10 yards. So that's what I'm saying. Really just read the safety. In man-to-man, one-on-one, only one person's going to be guarding him. It's going to be the safety and or a linebacker. Better odds. But, again, this play just kills that man meta. And like I said, when they press, your number one option is always just motion this dude over, because it's just going to cause so much traffic that you can still freeform highball that. And, yes, if you get the timing down, like I said, you want to throw it right before you hand this football off to the running back. If you could do that right before you hand it off to the running back without handing it off, I mean, that's just bad. That B receiver actually cooked the corner there on the press. I mean, I'm not making that read. That's a hard read just because that's kind of inconsistent. He doesn't always cook them off that because the corner is playing inside. But again, like I said, if you can get this right there, I mean, just make a play. Fast tight end, he's going to get more yards. Again, this is a slow tight end. So like I said, I mean, there's other things you could do. This isn't very consistent, but if you're trying to mix it up and make it look, like I said, you're going to get the one-on-one look over here, obviously. And then obviously with the B route, sometimes, not every time, you might be able to just do one of these numbers. Again, like I said, not all the time, not every time. But since you do motion him over, this is probably like the third option I would say to do if they're running press. Because what ends up happening over here is, since Godwin, his route actually changes to an inside slant. So what ends up normally happening is he always gets inside positioning, especially if people start shading and stuff. You can actually, right before he hands it off, like if he doesn't throw it inside the offensive lineman's helmets every time. Again, very inconsistent, but it is an option you could add, especially if they back up coverage. But again, your number one thing is this tight end. That's what you're looking for on this play. And that's really about it for this play. Again, great play to add to the arsenal. You can run it. Obviously, he's not getting anywhere, but if you see the hole, if it looks like you can get it, something, because not everyone's going to be coming out in the same man press blitzes or all that. So you might be able to get good runs, but again, the number one thing to look for, again, against the press is your tight end. He's the home run play on every single time, press or not, and again, free form high ball. So, but let me know in the comment section more tip videos you guys want to look for. I'm been doing a lot of offense. I haven't really done defense here in a little bit, so if you guys want to see defense, let me know. Let me know in the comments what you guys want to see defensive-wise or offensive-wise. I'll break it down. I'm going to try to do at least 2 tip videos a week. So this is probably my second one this week, or first one this week. So we're gonna try to drop another one this week, and if we get enough subscribers, I would say if we get to 200 subscribers, actually no, let's say if we get to 300 subscribers, I'm probably gonna drop the Detroit Lions mini playbook that I run and the things I like to do out of the Detroit Lions playbook, because this playbook is so good. It's got so many plays everywhere. Like, you can run anything and be good in it. So when we get to 300 subscribers, I'll drop that. I mean, it's already almost February, so the new Madden again will be out here soon. Plus the beta will be coming out soon. So nothing's really much of a secret anymore. So again, when we get to 300 subscribers, I'll drop that video whenever that happens. But again, the biggest thing is please like and hit the comment button. Comment buttons for the algorithm. And until next time, peace.